Oh, we're live. Okay, now we are live. Every time I have to do 3, 4, 5 attempts to do it, but even this time we did it. 40 minutes after it was programmed. 40 minutes. It's been nearly an hour since I started live. 1 hour for I tried to start it at 15, right at the right on time. But now we did it. So I see there are 2 guests. If you want to tell me if they're interested in, yeah. Hi, hi Janet. We did it. We did it. We did it. It's really strange. It makes no sense, but I'm far from the router and the connection is better. Even if doing, I have an app that's called Speed Test, and I know that if you're near the router, the connection is better, and if you are far from the router, it's worse. But maybe it's counterintuitive. For I noticed it's the opposite. So it's when there's less connection. I don't know why. It okay. I maybe we had a problem with this microphone, and this is a good microphone. It's not of my computer, or if it was that phone, that microphone, but I said to myself, let's try the Yeti. This is the Yeti. It's the it's really, and I bought. You see them. You see it in the lesson. In the lesson, yeah, in the lessons, and it's a great microphone. Okay, um, maybe I'm lagging, or maybe the audio is lagging, but I know its quality is really good, isn't it? It should be good, at least. I think so. Um, so we were trying to talk in Italian, and I would like to continue doing it, translating every time what you don't understand, and translating, in reality, translating all of the phrase so that you can better understand it. Yeah, you are lagging a little, but the sound is fantastic. Yeah, thanks. As I said before, tomorrow morning, a technician will come here and we'll try to understand if I can change the internet provider. So from Linkem to Team, my connection will speed up 4 to 5 times, or 4 megabytes per second. I will un'altra volta la connessione. Okay. I will reach 20 megabytes per second. I know that it's a really low standard for for countries that have a great income. Okay, let's say it like that. But at least I will be able to do these lives without worrying so much in theory. That if the problem is the computer, uh, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how. or maybe maybe okay, I got me. Okay, nothing. Could you please tell me if okay, I think you need to have a rest. Yeah, yes, exactly. I need to have a rest. You can see it from my face, isn't it? I woke up at 6 this morning to okay. I got that's a problem going to that school in which I was accepted, okay, as a teacher. Um, it's a bit far, okay. I look and sound very tired. Yeah, I am. I am. Okay. It's a bit far from here, and there's a little bit of traffic. Okay, so traffic jams happen a lot of times, and if I start at 8 a.m., I have to wake up at 6. Okay, it's not a problem. For it's a great job. It's a great opportunity, so I really like it, and it's worth the cost. Okay, but as I said, I most of the time, well, these are the first weeks, so it's obvious I have to adjust it to it. Um, but I when it's 5 p.m., I get really, really tired. Yesterday, I fell asleep on the couch, so I'm not really adjusted to these times. Okay, even if I know it's really common for people to work since 6 a.m., I'm not used to it. Okay. Um, so let's get to the point. Mi piacerebbe parlare un po' in italiano con voi, fare un qualcosina di veloce, non per forza lunghissimo. If you did not understand something, please write it down. E mi piacerebbe sapere da chi non ha ancora parlato, perché vedo che ci sono più persone lì in alto, che cosa fate nella vita. Okay? Okay. If there's something you did not understand, please write it down. Okay? Okay, you look very tired. Maybe there's a problem of wait. Okay, I looked pale. Um, I found this, and I don't know why. Where it comes from. The lamp in this room is not that bright, so I look very pale. If I don't light the other lamp, it's like my skin is white, and now it's okay. I'm tired, but not that tired. Okay, I'm trying to look where this came from. It's like a little bit of a conversation. Okay, when I teach in my classes in I try to make some games to build up some games so that we facciamo così. Vediamo, mamma mia, sta connessione. Ok. Ditemi 3 cose che vi. So, tell me 3 things that. I hope that also the other guests that they can speak up. Okay, the connection is really unstable. I see there are a lot of people sharing our experience, our lesson. So I hope that they can speak up and tell if they have something to ask about Italian or the 3 things they that come to their minds thinking about Italy. Okay. It's hard to understand the Italian with the broken connection. Ok. 3 cose che ti vengono in mente. Allora, 3 cose che vi vengono in mente dell'Italia. I hope somebody else. Quite a few. Is it okay? Oh. Okay. This internet connection sucks. If you come to Italy, never, ever choose Lincoln. I think you need to have a rest. I have a student in my classroom. Okay, let's wait until the connection is okay again. Okay, I was telling that I have a student, okay, is really good in English. And I asked my colleagues the other topics they study. And yeah, let's wait. Okay, so I asked the other teachers about him, okay? And they all told me that he's very good in all the topics there, okay? He scores really high in all the tests, and it's really strange for that school. As I said, it's not a typical high school, it's a professional institute. So a school built to push students toward work, okay? So teaching technical, apart from English and math. For example, bakery, makeup. Okay, they have all these different directions. Okay, and as I saw, that he's very good, very good. In math, in English, in Italian, what I'm saying, but he's very good in what he does, and the others are Meh. Okay, but it's typical in these schools. Is not very typical. Um, is is It's really confusing, and it really bothers me. For I think it's a loss if he doesn't go to if he stays in that school. Not that it's a bad school, okay, but I think he could try something more difficult, okay, more on his level, and it's really hard, and I don't know change school or his parents tell his parents to change school, to change his school, to take him and bring him to another school. But I don't know if that's what he wants. Okay, let's say that. And I don't know what to do. Okay. Um, you know, that's my thought. Mm. By the way, we topic. Write it down if you have something you're curious about. Write it down in the comments if you're listening to. But I promise it will be. I promise. I hope. Te prego. Speriamo che domani veramente lo metta a posto, che se no c'è da spararsi. Let's hope the connection will be better tomorrow. From tomorrow. You, giant. You asked me about concordanza, isn't it? So è impossibile, veramente impossibile far connessione così. Okay. I think when you consider decision, if you ask questions and doubt, then it's not the right decision. But if it feels good, then that's the right decision. Yeah, yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, you you got the point right. But I'm afraid that if I tell him and I push in that direction, maybe there's a reason why he didn't go in that direction. And if I don't do so, then it's a loss. Okay, so I'm trying to understand if there's a reason why. Okay. In reality, it's not that difficult of a topic. So if it's located in the past, in the future, or in the present, if the first phrase in a present time, you have to use indicativo. Okay. For example, vado a fare. Let's try with another time. Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay, so ho paura if the action, if you are afraid of paura, and it's a consequence of something you've done in the past, then The second phrase is a simple past, okay? Or perché mi hanno minacciato. Hanno minacciato. So, present perfect. Hanno, indicativo. So, avere, indicativo. Plus, participio. We always have to look at the time of the second phrase, okay? When it's located in time. If it's in the past regarding the first phrase, then it must use a verb that's a step behind the one in the first phrase. So if we use the present, then in the second phrase you have to use simple past or the past perfect. Okay, simple past, present perfect, or simple past. Okay. If it's in the future, one step after the one in the first phrase. So if in the first phrase we use the simple present, in the second we'll use the future simple. Okay, simple future. For example, mi hanno detto, ok, oppure mi dicono che morirà giovane. Facciamo le corna però. Ok? Morirà, it's the future. You always have to look at the time of the phrase. Okay? But it's really simple. Okay, it's always a little step behind, a little step. I'm really tired. A really step behind, a little step ahead. Okay, it's not that hard. I know that English is a but it's not that difficult. And if you are not 100% correct in the concordanza verbale, concordanza that comes from Latin, it's typical of Latin. In formal one, it is la connessione è instabile, ma dai, è instabile, ma veramente? La connessione è instabile? No, non è possibile. Non è possibile. To play a little game, okay? Beautiful, yeah, it is. Okay, let's play a game. Then I get some sleep, okay? And I rest a bit. Use some words in Italian that are strange, okay? And I want you to translate them if you know them, okay? For example, accappatoio. Accappatoio. Okay. It should be. I have it in mind, but I have to be sure about it. Accappatoio. What's an accappatoio? Name is so strange. Accappatoio. I write it down. Let's see somebody can translate it. Not using Google Translate, obviously. Accappatoio. I admit I am not sure. Okay, try it. Let's see if you get it. Accappatoio. Accappatoio. What is an accappatoio? Then I'll explain why its name is so strange. Accappatoio. Try to disconnection. Towel, if it's the correct name of the thing. Bathrobe. Okay. I think, well, maybe it's towel in full English. I think the correct translation is bathrobe. Is it? If it's not, tell me. Okay. Bathrobe. So why accappatoio? So the one we put on ourselves when we get out from because it's like many words in Italian, it's a conglomerate of words. So all the things that end with oio in Italian come from verbs, okay? Let's say it like that. For example, corridoio. Okay, I had 2 or 3 words and I completely lost it. Yes, I understand now. Okay, so corridoio. Corridoio is the hall. Okay, so it's long rooms. Okay, why corridoio? Because we run into it. We can run into it. So corridoio. Okay, oio. So from the verb correre, corridoio. I said many words that in Italian end with oio, if not all, come from the use to translate. Dio buono, sta connessione, mi sono rotto anche i coglioni, This tendency to take Italian verbs and change them into the word that it's the I don't know how to explain it. Like that's the spot when you that's the object that you use when you do that thing. Okay, so corridoio, you can run in it. Correre, corridoio. In Italian, there's not an accappare verb. Okay, or maybe better, there's not anymore. No, non è possibile. La connessione è inqualificabile. Ok. Dio buono! Ancora è andata via la connessione. È inutile, inutile. Ok, so there's not an accappare verb anymore, but there's a word we put on ourselves when we want to cover our head and our shoulders. Okay, if you see how an accappatoio is made, it has a wide head, then a wide shoulder, then a wide vest. all attached. Okay, it's composed by these things all attached. So maybe it comes from the verb accappare that doesn't exist anymore, and it means the thing we use when we want to accappare, okay, when we want to cover ourselves. Okay, so it's really strange as a word. Okay, so as internet connection is really tearing me apart, as I'm really tired, I think it's best to close the live now. Ballatoio, yeah, perfect, ballatoio, coming from the verb, okay. So let's close the live. Thank you for being here. I hope if the connection is okay. If not, I don't know what to do. I get somewhere. Hopefully see you again sometimes. Yeah, if we are successful in the in changing PM, and okay, thank you, and have a nice day, and see you soon. Okay, bye bye.